Live from the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, it's the Western All-Stars and the Eastern All-Stars. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Alvin, along with Steve Kerr. All right, Steve, as this one gets going, what does the West have to do tonight?
One of the key players they're going to have to focus on, Marv, is Dwight Howard, a terrific offensive rebounder, so active and athletic for a guy his size, and you've got to put a body on him.
All right, we are underway. Iverson looking for the opening, and Allen Iverson able to lay it home.
Beautiful drive through the lane there, Marv. I like the aggressiveness of this club.
Here's the steal. Iverson again, and gets the friendly roll.
Oh, nice job in transition there, Marv. This team trying to establish the tempo here in the first half.
James shoots the three.
I don't know if you could do anything differently defensively. Well, they got a hand up, they contested the shot, but boy, does he love that area of the floor.
And Carmelo Anthony blows the layup.
Well, they got exactly what they wanted, Marv. A nice high percentage shot, but they could not convert.
And he gets the friendly roll. Bryant puts the speed on. I know that's always a difficult call for the official, but I don't know about that one.
I do. I mean, he clearly was out of control. He ran right into the defender. I thought it was a good call, Mark.
No, Steve. You see, I don't know what you're looking at, but we've had this problem all game. And
all game, we've had this problem for a long time, ever since we started broadcasting together. You see one thing, I see something totally different.
It is annoying. Yeah, totally. That's no good. I know. And Chris Bosh off the mark. Here come the Western All-Stars. Bryant fires, and Kobe Bryant is able to score.
Beautiful execution there, Mark. You got to love the game plan. This team is getting guys the ball in areas where they're comfortable, and even with that shot contested, it doesn't matter. That's automatic.
The Western All-Stars will get it back.
Well, no matter what the strategy coming into a ball game, Marv, everything in basketball comes down to valuing the ball and making the most of each possession. You've got to rebound, you've got to defend, you've got to take care of the ball. That's a careless mistake there.
Kidd on the hop and gets the friendly rim.
LeBron James.
Iverson looking to make his move, and Allen Iverson able to hit. The Western All-Stars will get it back.
West ball.
Here's the switch. Anthony looking for the three.
This club really playing with purpose now, Marv. Getting good shots. Even when they're contested, they're getting guys the ball where they really love it.
2.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Western All-Stars up by 4. Here's Bosh. Yao had a hand up, and that changed the shot.
That's a shot he's very comfortable with, Marv, and it's important early in the game to establish your jump shot, your routine, your rhythm, and you do that by shooting in your own spots.
Nice entry pass. Kidd wide open for the three.
In the first quarter.
Here's Yao. And Yao Ming able to flip it home. And Flip Saunders wants to talk.
Although I think the coach is being way too conservative. You've got to let your team play through some adversity.
Nice pass inside. And Chris Bosch able to knock it down. Bryant pulls it up, and he scores, getting the friendly roll. Nice entry pass, and Dwight Howard converts.
They've got to tighten up their defense there, Mark. Poor rotation.
Bryant again, and Kobe Bryant right back.
Anytime you're trying to establish yourself during the game, Mark, a couple things you can do. Get to the free throw line, follow the free throws, or get to a spot where you're very comfortable. Your favorite spot on the floor, knock down a shot, really get your rhythm going.
Wade gets it inside. Nice pass inside. Yes.
Dwight Howard.
Here's Nowitzki. And the field goal.
Nowitzki.
Marv, he hit a terrific shot there, but you see the defense contesting that attempt. If they continue to do that all night, they'll be fine defensively.
Out of bounds. East ball.
Kidd looking for the open man. And Dwight Howard able to put it down. Howard finds the room. And Dwight Howard got the roll.
Nice job by the defender, Marv. Kind of hiding behind the offensive player and then stepping in at the last second to make that steal.
And Dirk Nowitzki able to lay it home.
Nowitzki.
For three. And Jason Kidd off the mark. Shot blocked. Nowitzki fires. Rebound by James.
What great defense, Marv. Challenging the shot and forcing a very difficult attempt.
And puts it down. An open opportunity for three. Handled by Paul.
Well, that's his spot. Beautiful execution offensively. That's exactly what you want to do. Get players shots where they're comfortable.
Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Western All-Stars lead by 8. Steve, one of those games where it seems every shot is falling. Now, what are the coaches saying at this point? They can't be happy about the defensive play.
No, I don't think so at all, Mark, because we talked to both coaches before the game. They were looking for improved defense out of their clubs, and we haven't seen much of that at all so far.
James, who has lots of space.
LeBron James.
That was a three-point attempt. Bosch rebounds. Why did he go to the pull-up, Steve?
Terrible decision, Marv. Anytime you have numbers, you...
He fires from downtown. The Easton All-Stars control. Here's Bosch, and he puts it down.
That's demoralizing defensively, Marv. You play solid defense, then you give up the easy putback.
Here's Nowitzki, and rebounded by James.
Great defense there, Marv, forcing a very difficult shot.
Nowitzki with the strip. The Easton All-Stars will get it back. West has checked in for the first time.
For the Western All-Stars, number 7, Brandon Roy.
West trying to stay in front of him. Dwayne Wade puts it down. Open opportunity. Off the mark. Wade looking for the open man. And LeBron James will put it home.
Good job in the open floor, Marv, getting an easy basket in transition, and now the game is all even.
And scores.
This is all coaches can ask for, Marv. Contest every shot.
Here's Bosch. And stuffs.
Chris Bosch.
Delivery to Paul. Paul able to pull it back. Yes.
Chris Paul.
Howard with a quick release. Here's Bosch. Chris Bosch.
Chris Bosch.
Roy fires one up.
Brandon Roy.
Good job by Paul. James using the screen. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the bucket. The Easton All-Stars will get it back. Howard fires it out. Here's Kidd. And he gets the friendly roll.
Well, Kidd has always been a kind of a low percentage shooter, Marv, and I think one of the reasons is he's a bit of what I call a flicker. He doesn't hold that follow through up. He doesn't really extend his arm, so he's really dependent on just whatever his rhythm and timing is that night.
And Jason Kidd, also a player who has added to his game. He is now a pretty good three-point shooter and is a player who is not afraid to take big shots, and he's hit them.
East ball.
Howard penetrating. And Dwight Howard not able to score. Paul looks to run. Here's Paul. Rebound by Kidd. Kidd takes to the rim. And Jason Kidd with a beautiful touch inside.
Well, that's what you want, Marv. Try to create some easy points in the first half. Get yourself going a little bit. Find some momentum.
Brandon Roy.
Nice entry pass. For three, he hit it.
Chris Paul for three.
And a foul is called. Wade got it down low. Here's Howard. And Dwight Howard able to hit. Howard able to extend.
That's just poor offensive execution, Marv. A lazy pass leads to the lay-in.
Wade with the blocked shot. Here's Wade. Dwayne Wade puts it down.
Defensively, they cannot give up such an easy hoop, Marv.
James hedging over, and David West not able to hit.
Well, that's not his game, Marv. I mean, he's not even a shooter, and there's enough time on the shot clock to attack the rim. Not sure what he was thinking.
That's an 8-0 run for the Eastern All-Stars.
They've got to get a timeout here, Marv. They're totally disorganized. Plenty of time left in this game, but they've got to get themselves straightened out.
Number 34, Paul Pierce.
Yao has come
into
on.
the game for the Western All-Stars. Number 24, Kobe Bryant.
And Tim Duncan picking up an intentional foul. Kidd to the line. He's 78% at the line. The Eastern All-Stars control. Bosch forced to give it up. Here's Bryant, and Kobe Bryant got the roll.
That's a spectacular move there, Marv. Only a handful of guys in the entire league can make that play.
3 seconds remaining in the half. The Eastern All-Stars control. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Western All-Stars trail by 2. The Western All-Stars involved in another close game, but they have had their problems recently. What do you look for in the second half?
Well, they need better defense, Marv. They've allowed too much penetration to the basket, and that's why they've given up so many easy baskets.
Here's Paul, and gets the friendly roll. Kidd gets inside. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch able to put it down.
Marv, where's the defense? You've got to slide your feet, get in front of people defensively.
Bryant for 3, and able to knock it down.
Marv, he got that shot to go, but I'm not so sure his coach really liked the attempt. In fact, I can hear him screaming at him right now.
And Jason Kidd misfires. Paul with the shot, and Chris Paul able to flip it home.
Great job in transition, Marv, and any time you can get easy points in a close game, especially in the second half, that's key.
Got a hand on it. Accelerates. Open opportunity. Dwight Howard puts it down. Bryant with a layup opportunity.
Oh, how many players in the entire NBA could make that play?
Kidd to the pull-up. Handled by Paul.
Shot selection becomes so important here, Marv. In the second half, it's a tight game. You really have to make the defense work. Don't bail them out.
Kidd comes across. That was a 3-point attempt. Yes.
LeBron James for 3.
He fires from downtown and rebounded by Howard. It's a 3-on-2. Yao fires, and Yao Ming converts. Nearly intercepted. Kidd on the hop. Here's Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony comes up short.
Out of bounds. West ball.
Bryant open for 3. The Western All-Stars control. And Tim Duncan not able to hit.
Well, that's nice work on the glass, but they've got to convert when they get the opportunity.
For 3, he hit it.
Well, that's a magnificent play there, creating that scoring opportunity.
Here's Duncan. And Tim Duncan not able to hit. And Tim Duncan called for the intentional foul. Kidd putting the speed on. Here's Kidd. And Jason Kidd got the roll. Here's Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony hits the three. Here's the switch. Kidd with the open shot.
Jason Kidd.
That was a three-point attempt. The Weston All-Stars controlled.
That's what you want, Marv. The energy, the ability to go get the ball off the glass to give you another chance, but they just can't get that shot to fall.
Jason Kidd.
Good job by Bosch.
Well, every possession is so important, particularly in a close game like this one. And that's a turnover that this team can't afford.
Nice pass inside. And Chris Bosch able to hit. That's an 11-3 run for the Eastern All-Stars.
Or they've got to get a timeout. They are totally out of rhythm offensively.
Kidd with the shot. And Jason Kidd got the roll. Paul firing. And Chris Paul will put it home. And timeout called late in the third quarter.
Into the game for the Eastern All-Stars, number 34, Paul Pierce.
Kidd able to break it down. Accelerates. Yes.
Very poor defense there, Marv. You've got to keep your man in front of you.
Iverson shoots. And able to knock it down.
Wow, what a shot, Marv. Under duress, but you have to like the defensive intensity that this club is showing here tonight.
Not able to hit the three. Down to 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. The West down by 5. Here's Yao. And the field goal. We'll watch Yao Ming take that perimeter shot. Does not get much off the ground, but at his size does not matter.
No, it's really more of a set shot than a jump shot, Marv, but he releases it high above his head, and at 7'6", he just shoots right over the top of defenders.
Final seconds of the third. And he flings it. And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Weston All-Stars trail by 3. Well, as we head to the fourth quarter, both clubs hitting their shots. The pace has been up-tempo. Should be a good finish.
Yeah, this has all the makings of a classic. Now, both clubs playing at a very high level. But I think in this situation in the fourth quarter, this is where you go to your bench. Try to bring in some energy guys who can maybe limit some of these transition hoops we've seen all night.
And gets the friendly roll. Nice entry pass. Kidd fires from downtown.
Jason Kidd for 3.
Here's Paul. And Chris Paul able to lay it home.
Excellent dribble drive move there, Marv, and that'll tie the score.
Iverson with the strip. Oh, ball. Clean steal. Here's Paul. The jumper is off the mark. The Weston All-Stars will get it back.
West ball.
Good job by Kidd. And rejected. The Weston All-Stars will get it back.
West ball.
Open shot. Yao Ming puts it down. That's a 13-3 run for the Western All-Star.
Marv, this is why you continue to play when you're losing a game. You can't quit. If you continue to fight, you never know what might happen.
Here's Yao. Howard has the hot hand. And Dwight Howard able to put it down. Here's Iverson. Bosch able to hustle it down. Here's Bryant, and he'll go to the line. Bryant at the line, first time tonight. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth. Weston All-Stars up by 1. Good job by Paul. Nice pass inside. And they work it back the other way. The West gets it across. Swatted away. The Weston All-Stars will get it back. And the steal. Howard pushing it down. Here's Howard, and Dwight Howard not able to hit.
Terrific offense, Well, that's exactly what you want, getting something in the paint close to the basket, but they just didn't convert.
Bosch walks it across. Here's Bosch. Bryant had a hand up, and that changed the shot.
Anytime you're involved in a close game, especially in the second half, Marv, it's important to make the defense work, really move the ball.
Kidd, who's been off tonight.
Great possession there. Well, not much room for error here, so offensive execution down the stretch is key.
Yao pulls it up and gets the friendly roll. That's a 13-4 run for the Western All-Star.
And Marv, when are they going to call a timeout? They've lost all offensive rhythm. They're letting this game slip away.
Anthony on a catch and shoot. Here's James and Yao Ming. Nowitzki coming on.
For the West, number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
Anthony off the fake and scores. Anthony is 4 for 8 from the field. Bosch off balance and puts it down.
You got to love the hustle and the energy, the offensive putback, extra possessions down the stretch. That's what decides ball games.
He fires from downtown.
Well, the big thing down the stretch, you're trying to close out a game. You want to get good looks at the basket, and that was an excellent shot right there.
And Dwight Howard will put it home.
Terrific execution there, Marv. When you're trailing, you've got to get something going to the rim. They convert.
Rejected. Howard accelerating. Yes. Howard is 11 for 17 from the field.
Well, that's what you want to do late, Marv, when you're behind. Get something going into the paint. Try to get an easy one.
Nowitzki puts the speed on. Yes!
That's an easy hoop there, man. At this stage of the game, you've got to make the offense earn their shot.
Into the game for the East.
And timeout taken late here in the fourth. Delivery to James. And LeBron James off the mark.
Well, you like the focus there, Marv, as this team tries to pull it out. No panic. They continue to execute. Nice rhythm shot there.
Well, they had to stop the clock, and they give the foul. Iverson at the line for the first time. Rebound by James. Here come the Eastern All-Stars. For three. Yes.
Jason Kidd.
Down to 30 seconds to go in the fourth. Western All-Stars up by 4. Oh, he fouled him intentionally, and that'll mean free throws.
That's great execution, Marv. You always want to get the ball into the hands of your best foul shooters.
Howard has
Into the
come
game
on.
for the Eastern All-Stars. Number 12, Dwight Howard.
Two-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. For three. And Jason Kidd able to knock it home.
Kidd.
So the foul is committed to stop the clock. Iverson at the line. From downtown. And LeBron James not able to hit from downtown. Anthony at the line, first time tonight. And hits both. Wide open. And Chris Bosh comes up short. This ball game is over. The Western All-Stars take it. The final score is 92-87. Jason Kidd is the high man with 26 points. This is Marv Albert along with Steve Kerr saying so long from the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix.